what are the benefits of meditation? So basically, like the aim of meditation is to awaken. So so meditation is guiding us into a space of stillness of the mind, and through that stillness, we are able to see what is there when the mind is not there, and this can lead us to a big kind of experience of what we really are, what is the nature of our being. And when this is discovered, then the benefits of meditation are naturally coming from there. And the benefits are just like a contentment, or contentment with life the way it is. So we start struggling with what is. We come to a sense of inner peace with what is inside of us. From that awakening, a sense of like joy and happiness is coming, which is much different than the joy about something. It's like a natural kind of joy that's already there in our being, and like a sense of compassion for everything, because it's seen that every being is kind of moving in its capacities, and we are not expecting from any being anymore to be different than how it is. So in this awakening, when it's deep, it's also seen that everything is absolutely perfect the way it is. There is nothing that needs to change. So it doesn't mean that we can change things, and it doesn't mean that it does not make sense to change things or to think about what we could do to benefit the world and beings. But on the same time, it's seen that at the moment, at the place where we are right now, everything is absolutely perfect in the way it should be. And we are moving from there rather than from the idea that something is wrong and it needs to be fixed. So the approach from where we start to move is a very, very different place. And we are moving from contentment and joy and love instead of unhappiness, trying to change something so that we would be happy. We are already happy with what is, and on the same time we can still like move from there and create from there for the better. So it seems to contradict each other, but in the heart it's seen that there is no contradiction in this. And there comes like a self-confidence from there, a natural self-confidence, and a calmness, and the ability to move much more concentrated, because the mind is usually like making lots of waves which are easily disturbing our concentration. So a lot of this kind of falling away, and then the movement, the place from where we move, is naturally much more focused. So our actions coming from there are also much more focused and much more connected to what is, instead of connected to our ideas and how we think things should be. So by experiencing that calmness and stillness and that perceiving of the nature of all things, there comes like a a tremendous amount of joy and love that's naturally flowing out from that place. So we don't need to make us happy with trying to get what we want. It's already there. And the movement from there is very different than when we are moving from ideas in the mind of what we should do and how the world should be.
Could you summarize that?
Could I summarize that? So to make it shorter, yeah? Okay, could I summarize that? What comes to my mind is like a phrase, which is not from me, but what comes to my mind is be still and know. Be still and know. Just know. And this be still and know refers to like the calmness and quietness of the mind. And then from there is everything is just known the way it really is. And then movement comes from there. So that would be a summarization. So we don't need to know anything from the mind. Everything is known there already. And then we naturally just move without the disturbance or interference of the ideas of the mind. And difficulties can arise, yeah? But they are not a problem. They are just part of what's happening. Well, the benefit from going onto a retreat is that we are giving space to us. Giving space to us to simply just be. And we can let go of all these daily concerns we're usually busy with. And then from there it's much more easy to come in contact with what I'm talking about. So we invite ourselves to rest, we invite our mind to rest, and we invite ourselves to be still, to come to that stillness. And in a 10-day retreat, this stillness is opening up. And inner process starts to happen, like an inner kind of like a transformational process starts to appear. And we just give space to that process to appear, and this process, that what comes from inside will guide us. We will listen to that. And through that, naturally, we are more and more establishing in something that is often called the true nature of mind, for example, or our natural state of being, which is that place from where we move then without mind, without the thinking mind, the conceptual mind, the ideas of the mind. But still, mind can help us. It's not that we need to throw away the mind, yeah? But the mind is kind of contained in this and not the leader anymore. So when we start touching that place, it's like a very, very nourishing place. Yeah. From there, like a lot of energy is kind of like coming into the system. Yeah. Like simply through this relaxation, the natural flow of energy also starts again to flow in the body. And from there, like like many benefits are coming. It's hard for me to put them at the moment. Like like a contentment, like being more calm, being more happy, feeling feeling love to creation, feeling love to beings, feeling like the ability to forgive everything that happened can naturally appear instantly, and big healings can happen through that, or do happen, naturally happen. Better concentration, less anger. There is many more. There's many more. They just don't come to me at the moment, and we don't need to know them like one by one. When we are getting in touch with that place I'm talking about, we just feel that because we are totally one with it, moving from there, and it's a feeling of fullness also, of being full, and we are rather like we're in the movement of giving rather than wanting for us. So we are so full, we are into giving. So the whole system is the whole movement is kind of reversed. Instead of looking for where can happiness come, we are full of that happiness, and we just give and give and give and give. So that's the feeling, yeah? It doesn't mean we don't need food or we don't need rest anymore. It's a feeling of giving instead of wanting to be happy, wanting to have love. The love is already there inside. And not only inside, it's seen everywhere then. Yeah, like the technique I like to use is relaxation mainly. So people are invited to lie down or to lean back or also to sit. It depends on, for some people it's more easy to sit cross-legged, very classic. For other people to let go of this busyness and of contractions in the body, it's very good to lie down. So the approach is like an effortless approach. But on the same time, like the invitation to this like calmness inside has also like a natural clarity which arises then. So it's not about just sleeping all the time, yeah. It's about relaxation, and through relaxation coming to calmness and clarity and stillness inside, and so that this what I'm talking about, this joy and this love and this contentment can be discovered inside of you yourself, yeah. So it's not an idea, it's something that's actually already there and just needs to be rediscovered, you could say.